for Korea. I'm a co-builder of Griffin. Griffin, in short, is an SDK. It's an intent-based cross-chain payment protocol that enables users to pay tokens on another chain using what they have on possibly a different chain. It can be intra-chain, that's within one chain, or it can be interchain between two chains. Griffin, the structure of Griffin is it's intent based, right? So it has pluggable settlement methods. So there is the DEX settlement, there is the inventory, Griffin's local inventory, and there is the option of bridging funds. All Griffin cares about is what you have and what you want to pay, and then it takes care of everything from there. Whether what it needs is to bridge your funds, whether what it needs is to swap to get the token, or if Griffin has the token directly in its vaults, it can actually help you. So, as I said, the problem Griffin solves is it enables payments to be seamless between chains. So, a person on chain A that needs token B can actually a person on chain A that has token B can actually pay to a person that is on chain C that needs token D. That's what Griffin does. How it works, user signs intents, intent service validates and stores settlement engine, whichever settlement engine settles in priority order. So the first it checks is whether Griffin has it locally. If not, it will check whether it's the same chain or a different chain. So it based on that is to choose whether to use the swap settler or the brick settler. And the on-chain transaction is submitted and confirmed. Intent marked complete. Recipient receives their tokens. So this is the architecture. We have the orchestrator. This is the actual server that runs the whole thing. And then this is the SDK, which is a typed HTTP client for dApp developers. In the future, we intend releasing hooks and React components. The main thing is we want to make Griffin a plugin for your wallet to enable payments to be seamless across all the chains in the entire blockchain ecosystem. I know that's big talk, yes. Um, so that's basically Griffin makes use of Super Bridge right now, and since there is no locally deployed DEX on Hashkey chain, we actually wrote our own minimal AMM to use for swapping. So this is the we have the EIP 712 signature verification, and then there is a script to test how Griffin works by us also. So for a minimal front end tests, I'm just going to okay. The backend is actually running right now. So I'm going to perform a swap from my front end here. Mind you, my front end was written using Griffin SDK. So this is the app. This is use quotes, use get quote response from Griffin SDK. This is the intent. Use intent uses Griffin SDK highly. And so this is my app.tsx. It imports all these components and uses them. It's a very minimal app. It's for this particular use case, I deployed my personal tests HSK and tests USDC since the faucet wasn't given enough to test the functionality. So this is the front end, and I'll make sure that I'm connected on Hashkey chain. So I'm connected to Hashkey testnets. According from the description here, I send THSK and the recipient receives TUSDC. So I'm going to send THSK and for the recipient address. So I'm going to paste this recipient's address here and I want to send 10 of this to him. So I click on send, type the data, blah blah blah. I sign, confirm, and if I come over here to the backend, I can see that it's already acting. The swap has been submitted. Let's see. This is the transaction hash. So this has actually been settled. The payment has been sent successfully. So I'll come over to this Explorer to check it. You can see that this transaction was just made a few seconds ago, 25 seconds ago, by my wallet interacted with the Griffin contract. And then I'm going to check activity on the recipient's address of recent. And I'll check his token transfers. I can see that he has received this token a few seconds ago. That's the test USDC that was deployed. So that's what Griffin does. Griffin bridges the gap between the payer and the recipient. No matter what chain you're coming from and no matter where you want to go, just bring it up to Griffin and Griffin settles it for you. Thank you.